We can never compromise with the enemy. He's always going to look for an end. I've been sober over 5 years. Last few times I've been getting gas, I've been wanting to get 6 pack of like Reds, Apple Orchard. Nothing crazy, just something a little bit, because I've been working like crazy. There's been a lot going on, but I've never compromised. My wife and I have talked about it on the way home from church today, actually. A little bit opens the door to a lot. And even being back on my heels, even being in a place where I ain't prayed a whole lot, I ain't really sought the Father, because life. I knew I had to process a couple chickens, and I used to always joke and say I used to dabble in witchcraft, but never got to the point of sacrificing chickens. So the enemy was after my head pretty solid on that one today. Because the whole reason we got all the chickens and the turkeys and stuff that we got is to grow and raise our own food and produce food after its own kind and things of that nature. But the enemy will always try to get you to compromise this much. Because if he can get you to compromise this much, that could have went from him messing with my head and me simply providing for my family to something a whole lot worse because of my past. It ain't about where you came from. It's about where the Lord takes you. And at the end of the day, never give way to the wiles of the enemy. Because he wants one thing, and one thing only, and that's your destruction. But the Lord, he wants so much more for you. So don't let the enemy lie to you. Don't let the enemy tell you you never make it anywhere. Don't let the enemy tell you that you are nothing. Don't let the enemy tell you that God cannot do an amazing work in your life, regardless of your past. I know he ain't done messing with me over it, because there will be more. But I know if he was going to get to me, it would have been today. So I just thank Hashem that never happened. And I want to encourage anybody that listens to this. The enemy's a liar. He's always going to try to tell you something that ain't true. No matter how far from the old you get, you're only one small compromise away from getting sucked down into the abyss. Never give up, never surrender. You're more than a conqueror for a reason. And there's power in the blood.